Welcome to another episode of Marlene at Home. This time, I'm going to talk about our dog Cooper. A few days ago, my sister said, why don't you do a program on Cooper? And here he comes as we speak. He has been in many videos, but not by being planned on. Anyway, she said, I think you should do a video on how to train a dog. And we both burst out laughing. Tomorrow is Cooper's first birthday. It has been quite a year, quite an adventure for us in this dog. And I'll tell you more about his beginning days when I'm finished this segment. But Cooper he was born in October, mid-October, and we got him, there he is, and we got him as a surprise Christmas present. He has tested our patience, tested our endurance, but he's such a cute dog, such a sweet dog. We love him to bits at the same time. But I have entertained many people at work and in our lives with Cooper stories. And so I'm entitling this episode, The Adventures of Cooper. Cooper is a Cavachon, which is a mix between a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel and a Bichon. Supposed to be much smaller than he is. He's big for the breed, and so usually they're very lovable, and he is, and he loves children. And in a little bit you're going to see him play with two of our grandsons that live nearby. Cooper adores children and endures a lot of rough, tough play with the boys. But anyway, so I'll show you some more about Cooper and the boys in a moment. After school, my grandsons like to come over, and Cooper just loves to run and run. Till finally the boys are tired out, but Cooper is not. Look at those runners. Look at those Manchester Elementary boys. Whew, he's a fast one. I'm grabbing a hold of Cooper so you can see the way he really looks. He loves to be dirty. He loves to dig holes in our yard. He loves to bury his mouth in dirt. Stay here, baby. And his face and nose are often covered. They're black, covered with dirt. He loves to eat our black mulch. He loves to eat anything. He chews anything. He loves to chew rocks. He loves to chew mulch. He loves to chew disgusting things I'm not even going to mention. He chews everything in our house, and I'll show you some of that later. But I did want to show you the before picture because tomorrow's his birthday, his first birthday, as I mentioned. The day after that, he's getting groomed. And he might, for just a few minutes, look very presentable. But within a few minutes, after he's bathed and groomed, and even when I do it and give him a bath, and 15, 20 minutes, if you're lucky, he's dying to go outside to roll in the dirt. So he's a very playful dog. He loves the dog friend next door. They touch noses through the fence. He loves any bird sound. He chases squirrels and birds here in our yard. And he loves to run. He will just circle this big backyard like he's on a racetrack, over and over and over. And very speedy, very fast. But this is our boy Cooper. Come get your chair. Cooper, come get your chair. Cooper! All right, boys, all right. Now, Cohen, you get out of the chair and let Cooper sit in his chair. Cooper, stay in your chair. Look at Mommy. Cooper. Oh, that's his chair. He sits in his own recliner chair. He's a very spoiled dog. Cooper. Look at Mommy. Good boy. Are you a good boy? Are you Mommy's good boy? Yeah. Another view of Cooper in another recliner chair. Now he's in Pop-Up's recliner. But he's taking himself life easy. Just watching the boys. Watching Josiah. It's a rough life.
Josiah's gonna sleep.
What are you doing, Cooper? What are you doing? You're up on the table. Yeah, you're up on the table. You're not supposed to be on Daddy's Pop-Up's table. That's where the VCR remote goes. Look here, Cooper. When we first got Cooper, of course, teaching him to be potty trained was a fun experience. He was very good about going outside and doing his business, but he was also always very good about coming inside and doubling his business inside the house. Probably about 6 months after we had him and we were all pulling our hair out, I bought this pillow for my husband because it just summed up our life. It looked like Cooper, and it says, "I'm so glad you're home." Somebody pooped in the hall. It could be the hall, the kitchen, the living room, the family room, most often on rugs. So that was the early months. Some of the things that he has most enjoyed chewing of late, he loves pine cones, and within minutes of you taking your eyes off of him, he will have devoured huge pine cones, and they'll be all over the house. And then, of course, he has stomach issues from one end or the other. He's very fond of baskets. Longaberger are his favorite. He's gotten 2 of my good Longaberger baskets. They were the days he almost was looking for a new home. This is the more recent magazine basket. What's left of the magazine basket, I should say. I can't even pick it up to carry it. I have to put it under magazines just to bring it in to show you some of his work in the last few days. Then there's been things like I've had this doll for years that somebody made me. He chewed the arm off of this doll. This doll has an arm and a hand. This one doesn't. I've stuffed some cotton to at least give her an arm. But a handmade doll that has got some problems. He has upset the children by eating Miss Piggy's eye. This was my girl's toy that the grandchildren have loved, but now poor Miss Piggy needs some help. Her face is half chewed off. And we keep these things high. It's not like we put them on the floor for him. Another teary day was when he ate Big Bird, and that's some of our youngest grandchildren's favorite, but Big Bird's got some problems. The other day, he found a bowl of potpourri for the fall. He chewed gobs of this, had it all over the house. Maybe if you turn your back for 5 or 10 minutes. The summer, one of his favorite things to do was to just chew one shoe. One of mine. This was my brand new summer sandals. Excuse me. One of my brand new summer sandals. He chewed just one shoe. He chewed Cohen, which is why Cohen is over here making noise. He chewed just one of Cohen's shoes, and then he chewed one of my daughter's very expensive sandals, but just one shoe, so that we have a very nice other shoe to remind us of what he's done. So they're just some of the things that he has chewed lately. Oh, he loves to chew carpets. He chewed the end of this. He loves to chew this. He has chewed our living room carpet, 2 of our living room carpets. He has chewed in here on the family room carpet. The other day, he chewed the mat outside of our sliding glass door to bits at just one corner, so when you go out the door, you about break your neck and trip. Nothing is sacred here, and he just chews anything at any time. My husband said he laid on the couch, and when the dog chewed this sandal, I was laying on the couch 2 feet away. My head's there, his head's there on the floor, and he always likes to cuddle his head over top of my feet or over. And so while he was quietly laying there, within just a couple minutes, he chewed my brand new sandal. He does damage when you're sitting right beside him and you think you're watching him, but he chews everything. That's our Cooper. Hi, here's the new Cooper. Cooper, the day after his birthday, went to the groomers, got a new haircut. Now this is the shortest he's ever been cut, just because after COVID, getting appointments at groomers has not been easy. So we were a little waited maybe about a month for an appointment. So he's pretty well clipped close, not the usual couple inch look that he usually has. But he doesn't like it without his hair. He's kind of embarrassed. So I also have a sweater here that I'm going to put on when he's done and when he goes outside. Yes, is that your sweater? Yeah. And so, anyway, but here's the new Cooper look. I'm sorry now I brought the sweater. Yeah, because now you don't want to look at the camera. Yeah. So this is Cooper getting ready after his grooming and with his sweater. Shall we put the sweater on? You want to put the sweater on? Okay, so you can get warm. Let's see, where's Cooper? There's Cooper. There's Mommy's Cooper. Yeah. Now let's see, where's your foot? Okay, give me this foot. Give me this foot. Yeah. Okay, now give me this foot. You look like you're ready to go to a football game. Yeah. Oh, look. No. Lay this way. Oh, look. Now you got a blanket to lay on and a blanket over you. Look over here. Look at Daddy. Stop. Stop chewing me. Look up here. Look up here. Can you show him your sweater? Say, here he is with his sweater on. Yeah, you look like a college guy, a little preppy guy. Yeah, okay, now you lay there a minute. I want to talk about some books in the library. One of my favorites, better hold on here. One of my favorites, but it was checked out, is a book called Cavachons, and that's the breed of Cooper. And so anyway, maybe that'll be back in. I could not locate it today, but anyway, Cavachons. It's under a designer dog series. So I mentioned that one. Whoa, careful there, babe. There's another one, you may be familiar with the Complete Idiot's Guide, but this is the Complete Idiot's Guide to Designer Dogs. And so, you want that off. Okay. So that's another possibility. Yeah. He has just been out running. His feet are soaking wet. Just like I was trying to film for you guys how he just races like a hound dog, like a greyhound dog on a racetrack. There, it's all gone. And so anyway, he's breathing heavy and the whole bit. Another, if you're a dog lover, you might want to consider one of our periodicals, Dogster. And so anyway, and then they feature different breeds at different times. So this is the most recent edition, just came in last week, Dogster. Another book that I got when we got Cooper is called Dog Mama, 200 Tips, Trends, and How-To Secrets for Stylish Dog Owners. So I don't know, you might want that. It's photography tips, do-it-yourself pet projects, home inspection for your dog, dog hacks for traveling, and treats you can make for pampered pets. So sorry, Cooper's not that lucky to get somebody that makes homemade treats for him. But anyway, it was a fun read, and so I'm glad that we had this opportunity to show you the different Cooper. Around midnight on December 23rd last Christmas, we were waiting for our kids to come home. Takes them they're about 6 hours away from us, and with 3 grandchildren coming from our oldest daughter and her husband. Anyway, we were waiting. We were kind of getting sleepy on the couch waiting, but finally the doorbell rang and I jumped up, kind of a little groggy, and I opened the door, and of course at first I was excited. I saw my 3 grandchildren, and then I saw a picture of I think it was my granddaughter that had a little puppy in her arms in a blanket. Well, all 5 of my grandchildren have been begging for a puppy, but I've always heard that the answer was no at their house, but both houses. But anyway, open this door, I'm like, who got the puppy? Who got the puppy? They're bringing it in and bringing it in. Where's Pup-Up? Where's Pup-Up? And they give Paul this puppy. And I'm like, well, but who got the puppy? And then our oldest daughter said, Dad, it's for you. And we're like, what? And he says to me, did you know about this? And I'm like, no. And so anyway, our daughter surprised us and her family, our oldest daughter, by buying Paul a puppy for Christmas. Now, I had mentioned a good while back, maybe Dad would like a puppy. He's at home, not working, and maybe all the years we had dogs and he loved them, he is home now, maybe he would like a puppy. I just said off the top of my head, and anyway, our children brought Pup-Up a puppy, a Bichon, not a Bichon, a Cavachon for Christmas, and it was Cooper. It had a different name at that point, but anyway, then we had all through the holidays with our family and grandkids, it was a contest of what to name the dog, and Cooper was the winning name, and I think that was my son-in-law, Brad's submission for that. I wanted, like, you know, Winston, Churchill, something English, something, but anyway, my vote didn't win. But we have Cooper. And so I'll be showing you some pictures of what he looked like as a puppy and the excitement we had last Christmas with him, and that's how it all started. I want to thank you for joining me at Marlene at Home again this week. It's just very pleasant that you let me come into your house and that you come into my house. So thanks for joining me once again.